We had to have gotten real close at some point, right? Welcome back to Extra Holiday Games. I'm Extra Holiday, and we're here. Well, I mean, not like literally physically here, but we're at the end of the game, basically. That's what I'm trying to say. We're about ready to go start the end game stuff because, yeah, I just can't find that last stake. And as of this recording, Troopa's pretty much all done with all the challenges. So yeah, I think it's about time we headed in Arvin's direction. That being said, we do have a little bit left to do before we get there. Namely, you'll notice our team is not exactly super high level. Probably not a high enough level to handle Arvin at the moment. So we do need to figure out how exactly we want to get them leveled. Luckily, in this game, we have the advantage of being able to auto battle. So there's that at least. But it's gonna take us a little sec. So actually, I was just gonna head straight to where Arvin is, but let's do a little bit of auto battling first, because I know we have quite a few candies, but I don't actually think we have enough to get everyone up to level 60, which is kind of where I want everyone if we're going to be starting the endgame material. So we will be doing just a little bit of grinding. Not a whole lot. What? Heck yeah. Oh boy. Yeah, that actually didn't work. I forgot that these guys are actually not high enough level to be auto battling in here. So what we're gonna do instead, like, unless they have type advantage, which maybe we can find an area where, yeah, you know, we can definitely find an area where we've got more type advantage, but what, like over here near this Pokemon Center. What are we looking at there? Is that, oh, electric types, yes, perfect. Those are great for Breathanox. Yes, take them out. Perfect. Yeah, see that experience? Wonderful. Alright, don't try with the Hawlucha though, that one's gonna kick your ass. What? Let's see. Who else here? In this area. Okay. Probably not Indeedee. Probably not them. Or them. Kind of looking for... we did a little bit of grinding in the episodes I just recorded yesterday for Scarlet. We did a little bit of grinding in this area, and I'm kind of looking like, where are the Lycanroc? That's kind of what I was thinking we could grind on. But not really. Okay. So instead, maybe... I guess maybe we'll throw Charlie in front. I think Charlie's probably got the best typing for grinding in this area. Oh, there's a Lycanroc. Oops. Oh yeah, I learned that before I hit record. I learned that you can apparently, I don't know if this was always a feature, but you can apparently get on or off Miraidon while you're in the menu, the pause menu. It's not really a pause menu. Anyway, we're fighting a Hawlucha, which means Fluffy is probably our best bet. I don't remember. Did we get Fluffy a new flying move? Probably should if we haven't. There we go. Just a little bit of healing. Nope. Still have Pluck, but that's fine. Endeavor doesn't work when you have more HP. It would work now, but hopefully it doesn't use it because that would be annoying. That's annoying. Yeah, all I'm gonna do here is I'm gonna try to get to level 50 with everyone, and then we'll use candies from there, because I think that should be enough. I think we have enough candies to do that. Frethanox in front. Oh, you. That's why I threw Frethanox in front. Let's go back to Charlie. Nope, that one. Yeah, okay, there we go. These will do as well. I guess you can take Hawlucha too. Oh, jeez. Hawlucha really coming after me. Alrighty. Okay. Guess that one is kind of a neutral matchup, technically. But swap to Frethanox for the Tinkatuffs. Yeah, so I'm not quite as warmed up as I was. I mean, I did just record yesterday, but not quite as warmed up as I was in terms of recording as when I was doing my grinding yesterday. So we had a little bit of, in yesterday's recording session, there was a little bit of not grinding gameplay to be had. Before I started doing this sort of thing, except it wasn't exactly this sort of thing because not allowed to auto battle in that one. And honestly, it almost feels like I was doing things faster in Scarlet by not auto battling, but could be wrong. That's a Flareon. Nope. Stop, Hawlucha. Okay, well, if you want to be a dick, I guess. Alright, this is fine. That one Hawlucha just did a flip for seemingly no reason. Alright, pluck it. That's annoying. That's something we can get back with leftovers. Yeah, so the whole point I was getting at is that usually when it comes to grinding, I try to do it later on into a recording session, because once I've warmed myself up, then it's a little easier to just talk about whatever, you know? the kind of the default when I hit record is to just talk about whatever's on screen, but oh, Gatorius learned a new move, potentially. Okay. Let's see what Gatorius learned. What do you got? What? The Spathra? Double team? Is that it, really? Or play rough, maybe? I mean, play rough could be good here. Do I want play rough over slash? Probably. Bit more coverage, I think. Swap to Charlie. I suppose this is probably the way I should be doing it. Oh, speaking of Charlie, new move. Where I'm swapping between characters. Bitter Blade. User focuses its bitter feelings toward the world of the living into a slashing attack. User's HP is restored. Oh, it's a draining move with 90 power. That's pretty good. I'll take it. I was waiting for a better physical fire move. Okay. Breathanox back to the front. Because we have this guy to deal with. And this one as well. Back to Charlie. Almost there. I don't anticipate that it'll take too much longer. I mean, we did spend, I guess this is a slight spoiler for the content of a couple of Scarlet episodes, but we did spend about 2 episodes grinding in that game, so having to do only one in this one is going to be pretty neat. I should have probably just gone to the Pokemon Center to do this, but yeah, well. What? Back to Breathanox. Honestly, I just kind of forgot. I figured like, oh, you know, I'll probably just have enough candies to make this work, and then I looked at my team just before I started recording, and I was like, actually no. This one. Well, that's a Glade right there. Swap back to Charlie. Like this one. There you go. You didn't fight that one. Alright, oh, actually, for this group, I think I'm going to use Gatorius. Wunderbar. I will say, no, I haven't mentioned it in this series yet, but I didn't mention it in Scarlet. I moved, so I will say it's pretty nice in a way. I mean, there are some things that aren't as good about recording here, but one thing that I enjoy is that I am not as restricted in when I can record, it feels like. Because largely the big problem I had in the last place I was living was dogs. There were dogs that were up during the day, and they would just bark and bark and bark and bark and bark. Which means, recording was during the day wasn't super feasible. But now that there are no dogs around for me to have to deal with. I don't feel like I have to restrict myself anymore. So, it's pretty neat. What's not neat is these low kicks constantly running at me. We're overworking Fluffy here. Not that Fluffy can't take it, but we are. But like, not having a flying move better than block is kind of bugging me specifically. I'm sure Fluffy doesn't mind, or maybe Fluffy does, because it means Fluffy's taking more hits. But I don't know. Stop sucker punching. It's rude. Rude person. Oh, what? Alright. And then... But... Oh, Halucha, you are quite annoying as well. I think Fluffy's still got this. Fluffy's a little low, but should be fine. Ow. That hurt a little bit, but I'm pretty sure we can take another. As long as it doesn't crit. Which, you know, a crit high jump kick is kind of real bad luck. Honestly, Moonblast is probably better here. Good, good. Alright, we can definitely take another high jump kick now. I mean, not after that sword stance, but we don't have to worry about after that sword stance, because fuck. Oh, hey, Frethanox is evolving. Lovely. I think that will probably mean that Frethanox can probably handle anyone around here. The protuberances on its head serve as sensors. It can even detect distant prey. Nice. Crunch, that's a good move. I'll take it over Bite. Alright, center's right here, so might as well use it. Fluffy is a little low, and the others have taken damage as well. And hey, now everyone on our team is in their final form. That's pretty neat. Yeah, and one more level and we'll be where we need to be. For the most part. Calling Artorias back before he tries to fight a Halucha, which is not a winning matchup for him. Whoa, oh, this way. That one. Well, thank you for grabbing the berry, though. That's very kind of you. Alright, there's 15 for one of them. And Frethanox is the only one left who hasn't hit 50. So, let's find one of these guys. Preferable. Honestly, yeah, Frethanox, you know, being a Garchomp now, can probably just handle anyone. Garchomp is just that strong. Okay. These guys look like they give a lot of experience. All right, there we go. Okay, so let's go ahead. Now that we've cleared out that herd of goats, let's go back to the Pokemon Center, heal up, and then give everyone some candy. Except for Mikochi, because she's already where we want her to be. Sorry, Mikochi. You can have candy later. Alright. So, let's do this. Okay. So we will start with... Frethnox is still lowest. Let's give you 20 medium candies. 56. Okay. Dig. I'd rather have Bulldoze, actually. So let's give you 10 more. Almost. Let's give you 5 more. Okay. Give me 3 more. There we go. There's level 60. Okay. Next, we will do Charlie. And let's see. Let's just start with 30. 58. Psycho Cut. That's a good move. Do I want to lose Sword Stance for it, though? Because Shadow Claw we're keeping on account of just being a good stab move. Same with Bitter Blade. Shadow Sneak has priority. So do I want the coverage from Psycho Cut? Or do I want to keep the possibility of sweeping with Sword Stance? Charlie's actually relatively fast, I think. So I think maybe Sword Stance instead. Alright, so 3. Okay. And I guess 2 more. Oh, 1 more. Just a small one. Cool. Alright. And this kind of leaves us with... Well, I mean, we have a ton of small candies that we can use on Gatorius. Knock off. Good move, but do we have room for it? Not really. So, small experience candies. Let's do 50. So, I don't feel like doing the math. I'm just gonna guess 50 more. There it is. A little too much, actually, but that's fine. Rather do too much than too little. Monkey, you're next. Give you 40, I guess. Close. 20 more? Yep. Again, a little too much, but it's fine. You, I think, 10? Yeah. Okay, cool. So, there is another thing I want to do before we get moving to Arvin. I will go ahead and do that. Just double checking. Okay, yeah, we have a good supply. There is one thing I want to do. So we are going to head, because I learned... Scout is actually... I'm going the wrong way. Scout is actually learning something from Troopa here. And what we learned is that apparently in this game, it doesn't, outside of having full EVs, it doesn't really matter how many EVs you have when you use the drugs, the HP up, protein, calcium, those sorts of things. apparently it just does not make a difference. Like, to explain it better, in prior games, you could only use those EV items, the EV drugs, for the first 100 EVs in any given stat. And I think maybe there was also a limit to the first 200 total EVs, I believe. So effectively, even if you had, plenty of money to buy those sorts of drugs, you would still need to, if you wanted perfect EVs, then you would still need to EV train. And we're not going to go for perfect EVs here. We don't really need to, I don't think. But we are going to try to round out whatever EVs we're missing and get rid of whatever EVs that are just going to be entirely useless to us. For example, Gautorius is a physical attacker, so we don't need special attack EVs in any regard. Because, we're not going to be using any special attacks with Gautorius. Oh, also we need to round out everyone's movesets, because as mentioned before, we've got cases like Fluffy, who has Pluck as her stab flying move, which is just not good. It's just not good at all. So yeah, we're gonna head over to Mesa Goza. We're gonna go to the drugstore. We're gonna see about getting everyone all EV'd up in the proper way. And then we go meet up with Arvin. Because surely he wouldn't want to fight us again unless we were at full power, right? He wouldn't want to wipe the floor with us again, right? I mean, I don't know if I would have described our battle last time as him wiping the floor with us, but Also, while we're passing by this Pokemon Center, I'm gonna sell whatever I have to sell. This might as well. I would like to sell whatever treasures we're holding on to at the moment. Oops, that's supposed to be all of them. I have no reason to hold on to these, so we might as well just sell them. Because we might, strange as it sounds, we might actually need this money. This extra $500,000. Alright. Whoop, in front nuts. We're not actually getting a ton of experience here, so I'm going to continue auto battling just for that little bit of extra experience. Also, 2 of our members need better items. That's worth noting as well. Which we can definitely get for them. Oh. Okay, so apparently you can climb this. Good to know. Not what I was going for, though. I just wanted to get into the city. So, yeah. Awkward. Alright. So, I know where the Chansey supply is. It is right over here. But before we do that, we might as well do moves first, because hey, who knows, maybe we'll stumble on something, some crazy move combo that we didn't think about before. So you're Ice Terror type. We should give you an Ice move. It's probably going to replace Slash. Also, Bulldoze is not a great move for your stab ground move. So, let's use some TMs, shall we? Here's the thing. Firstly, I'm looking for Earthquake. We do not have Earthquake. Ooh, that's awkward. Okay. And apparently Ice Fang is also off the list. Huh. Alright. In that case... Oh wait, we do have Earthquake. Okay. Yeah. It might be nice to have an extra Earthquake TM, but this is our final team, and nobody's gonna need Earthquake more than Frethanox will. And yeah, apparently... Let me just double check. Yeah, apparently we just don't have access to Ice Fang with Frethanox, which is weird. Figured she could probably learn whatever Fang move she wanted, but I guess that's not the case. Okay, so that's a pretty good moveset, I think. Do we have anything better we can do with you? Doodle, right. I mean, I could take Knockoff instead of Slash. Let's maybe check TMs here. What was your ability again? Unburden? Ooh, Acrobatics might be a good idea then. Although, no, we do want to keep a stab normal move. So I think it's kind of hard to replace anything we have, especially when Bug is our Terror type. Yeah, normally I would probably go for Acrobatics, but because our Terror type is Bug, I don't want to get rid of U-Turn or X-Scissor. Fluffy, you are the one who we need to... Okay, Sky Attack is not very good. You are mostly a special attacker, but the difference isn't that big, so... We could actually use you as a mixed attacker. Okay, so what do we got? Acrobatics, Aerial Ace, Fly... Brave Bird... I mean, Brave Bird could work with Leftovers. It's a pretty powerful move. For me, it's between that and Fly. Just looking at other cool moves we could possibly learn. There's a couple in here, but... Flamethrower, that's pretty neat. Ice Beam, also. But yeah, I think... The question is, do we want... Do we want more damage, or do we want to be able to stall a little bit? I think we're getting into the part of the game where the AI is smart enough that they'll actually take advantage of Fly. So I think maybe we just go with Brave Bird. And as for Cotton Guard, do we get rid of that for another... move? Or do we keep Cotton Guard and allow ourselves to be a bit of a physical wall? We're Fairy Terror type, right? Yeah, okay. So Moonblast we're keeping that. Dragon Pulse is our stab dragon move. It's good. What are we missing here? We have a fire type, so we don't need flamethrower, but what I'm thinking about is ice beam. We don't really have anyone else. I mean, Frethanox, Terrastalized, can use ice moves, but... So I guess maybe that's probably good enough, but... yeah, I guess we could leave it to Frethanox. And you, I think we've established your moveset's pretty darn good already. Same with you, although maybe we replace Skitter Smack. Because Bug is not the best coverage. Knockoff is solid, but you're definitely a physical attacker, so we're not using anything like Flash Cannon for you. Kind of trying to look for types that we don't really have covered. No, I think we're pretty good with Mikochi. Yeah, I think our movesets are good here. However, we do need items changed because we are in the end game. We do not need to be using items that give us more money or more experience, because we're pretty much done here with those things. So for Frethanox, I want to give you the expert belt. Your coverage is pretty darn good. And then for Charlie, we're going to give you the what was I going to give you? I was going to give you... Oh, I remember what I was going to give you. The Shell Bell. Because if we take a turn to set up Sword Stance, we might take a hit, and then we can get it back with Shell Bell plus our Drain move plus... Yeah. Oh yeah, Monkey, you need a new item as well. Because Black Sludge doesn't really work with your strat of terastallizing the bug. So we can either go with something in here, or alternatively, we can give Monkey a berry to make Monkey even faster should the worst happen, you know? And then the worst being Monkey gets low. So we'll just go with an Oranberry for now. It's not like super great healing, but it'll at least activate the ability. I don't know, maybe there are other items I could get if I would go to like Delibird Presence or something, but given that each Delibird Presence has different items, I don't want to have to go to them all. So, now we check our EVs, which is the yellow or sometimes blue if it's full. So let's have a look at, yeah, these three even do not have a whole lot of EVs, so we're gonna have to give them some more of them. However, these three have a decent amount. I think our main focus right now, first, is going to be getting rid of Mikochi's special attack EVs, because she is not going to use them. It's berries. So if I had to kind of eyeball how many EVs she has. I think each berry is minus 10 EVs. So I'm gonna say you probably have about 100. Can't go any lower. Okay, yeah, we got it right. And then for Charlie, do you have special attack EVs? You do. You have a decent amount. And same with Gotorius. Doesn't look like they have quite as much to me, so I'll maybe give them 5 berries each. Whip. Let's see. It will tell me when it can't go lower. Okay, yep. Okay. Cool. For Frethanox as well, this team is mostly physical attackers, I'm noticing. In fact, the only one who's not is also partly physical attacking. So, can't go any lower. Cool. Okay, cool. So, everyone who's not using special attack does not have special attack EVs anymore. That's good. Okay, so... And unfortunately, because we're using Fluffy as a mixed attacker, we can't really get rid of the... Can't reasonably get rid of Fluffy's attack EVs. So, we're gonna get these for Fluffy. In fact, let's get 25 to make sure we're maxing out those EVs. And then we're gonna need a lot of protein. Probably like 75 at least. And same with carbs. This is why we needed all that money. Alright. So. Protein. Let's give them to the ones who need it most, I suppose. Which are these two. There's 22 for that one. 22 for this one. Gotorius. Also, 15 for you. I didn't buy enough, apparently. And 15 for you. And 1 left for Mikochi. Cool. Well, we'll get to the rest of that later. But for now, let's give our 25 calcium. Probably not all 25. Oh, yeah, actually all 25. Give 25 calcium to Fluffy. And then let's start giving people speed as well. 23 of them. Yeah, these aren't perfect EVs, but they'll certainly do better than not doing this sort of thing. Okay. So, what we have left is we need more attack for Mikochi. And we're gonna need probably HP for both Mikochi and Fluffy, because they're kind of our tanky ones. So, we are going to go ahead and nab... Let's get the HP ups first. Actually, Mikochi probably won't need too many. Let's just get 25. And then we'll spend the rest on protein. We also have LP, but... go back. Okay. 7. I went too high. There it goes. Okay. So that is 2 million Poké that we just spent on drugs. Yeah. Giving you 20 HP ups. Can give you 7 those, and then probably the rest of these HP ups. Oh, won't have any effect. Okay. We are maxed out on Mikochi. That's good. In that case, is Fluffy... I don't think Fluffy is maxed out. Oh, Fluffy is maxed out. Perfect. Cool. Okay, so I believe everyone should be maxed out now on EVs. Wonderful. And they've got a not terrible EV spread. It could be better, but also we kind of ran out of money, so... I do kind of want to check. Like, I mean, everyone's got pretty decent movesets now. Like, pretty good movesets, even. But I just want to check to see if I can make another Earthquake, maybe? That's fighting, not ground. No, we would need Barboach. That's fine. I don't feel like... I know there's probably someone on our team who could use Earthquake outside of, you know, the person we just taught it to, but I don't feel it's necessary. So, okay. All right, finally, let's make our way to Arvin and actually get this end game underway. It's not a long drive over there. I feel like there's no way that I missed that, so maybe. I mean, I know I keep going back and forth on this, but maybe items do respawn. I'm gonna heal just to make doubly sure that we're all healed up and not missing anything. Any PP or anything. I believe Arvin's lead was Greedent. I could be wrong about that. So maybe we lead with Mikochi. I think Mikochi is also technically our highest level, but not by much. I think now that everyone's properly leveled, we should be able to beat Arvin next time. But as for this episode, that's a wrap. That was weird. Why did I say it like that?